Bopping on like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see-through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, shit ain't gon' feed you. I been all on my grind, so why I need you? Baby girl love my bopping on like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see-through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, shit ain't gon' feed you. I been all on my grind, so why I need you? Big flex, my swole up. Double cup and I'm pulled up. Niggas hating like hold up. What's the problem? I'm pulled up. Big flex, my swole up. Hard body, they fold up. Shawty say I done glowed up. Double text on my phone up. Fuck with your boy, I'm the man of the year. I'm not a fan of your peers. Serve him a fate, I'ma hand him the shears. He not the man he appears. Heart of a lion, I'm trampling fears. I love the man in the mirror. Cry me a river to stand in the tears. You better stand in the clear. I'm going crazy, niggas fugazi. How would they ever gon' fuck with a kid? Put it on baby, it do not faze me. Boy, I do not give a fuck what you did. Eating that kitty, she stuck to my rib. How can I trust him? He fuck with the pigs. Bro got a Glock and a couple of C's. He think about splitting a couple of wigs. Shotty my DNA all real, nigga. Sweatsuit all heel figure. And I ain't even gotta deal with you. If I ain't never split a bill with you. I got Hennessy and horchata. Baby girl wearing nada. Ass growing from a cider. Bad robe in his Prada. Fiji water by the cold glass. Granddaddy by the Ziploc. Flex season, I'm road running. I'm staying all on my tip top. Young man with an old mind, so I ain't worried about slight shit. I be up till sunrise. I'm staying out on my night shift. I got a bottle of bourbon, a bundle of honeys. I'm jiggy, I'm flexing the beat. Figured I hit it and quit it. I'm busy, I ain't got the minutes for texting that bitch. Came from the gutter with me and my brother. I'm moving my mother right out of the city. Bitch, I'm a star and they know I go hard, so I'm kissing them babies and signing them titties. Gold blingin' like Chingo, rock star like Ringo. Checks coming in back to back, I'ma line them up like bingo. Oh, I think that they like me. They be all on my wood tip, not a stain on my white tee. I'm popping all of this good shit. Big flex, my swole up. Double cup and I'm pulled up. Niggas hating like hold up. What's the problem? I'm pulled up. Big flex, my swole up. Hard body, they fold up. Shawty say I done glowed up. Double text on my phone up. Baby girl love my bop and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, shit ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you? Baby girl love my bop and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, shit ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you?
Hey, everybody was late. Wowzer.
Drop the count.
Everybody was late. Yeah.
Man, I was on time and everybody was late, especially
Oh
TV.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Don't make no damn sense. What's good with y'all, man? What's going on? What's up with
man?
Derek?
Chilling.
Yeah, we got Derek in the building. We got
Man.
TD in the building. We got Grind in the building. We lit in the building. What's good with y'all?
Man, I'm just shocked that Derek went out and actually did his homework. He did his homework, man. He
Did
went
he?
out and
Guys.
watched Coming to America.
I seen
Did
it.
he?
You guys can quiz me. You guys can quiz me.
We can quiz you. Who is the executive producer?
Nah, bro, I just seen the movie. I didn't see the credits.
Oh,
He
you
said, I
don't-
ain't watched the credits.
Oh, you ain't watched the
Okay.
credits. Oh, okay. So you didn't
Nah,
complete
nah.
your homework. Okay.
Where-
All right.
They're funny. He was like,
Where-
I seen it was made in 1988, and I had to think about it. Do I really want to watch this?
Hey,
Right.
who ended up with a hot tub in their apartment?
Arsenio Hall, bro. Dude, this guy just installed the whole hot tub in his.
No. Who ended up with it in their apartment?
Wait. So Arsenio Hall brought it in there, and then he told them to move out, and then
The janitor?
and then
Was
he
it-
lied to the chick. He was like, "Oh no, I'm the prince, and he's the servant," and she was acting like. He was
Right.
acting like, okay.
Did you find out where all the references that we use came from?
I don't know. I forgot about the references, bro. I just watched the movie.
Just let your soul glow.
Yeah, the guy who was singing, yeah, the fat guy.
All right, you passed this week, man. You passed.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
Next week, Belly.
So let's do the sound check real quick. See if everybody in the chat can hear us okay. Y'all know what to do. Give us a
Bro, he
thumbs up,
recommended 4
thumbs down.
movies to me, and I didn't see any of them.
I'm about to shout out everybody that's in the building real quick before we get into it. Shout out to Jay. We got Jay the Informant in here. We got Brooklyn Queen in here. We got Volvo to Love in the building. We got Tasha. Shout out to Tasha. And shout out to the new member, Lloyd Sky 9. That's what's good, man. We got
Members
8
only.
Yeah, we got 8 members already. Remember, the membership is only 99 cents at the lowest tier. So, you know what I'm saying? Hop on that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, let me see. Who else is in the building? Tone. We got Carlton Way in the building. Shout out to y'all. All right. So, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt y'all, but, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get everybody in there. So Derek's sitting back watching throwbacks, huh? You learn anything from the throwbacks? Besides how garbage the movies are now in your generation, or no?
Yeah, that movie was kind of good. It was fire. I ain't gonna hold you.
You can watch New Jack City.
Crazy
Right.
Bro, he recommended 4 new movies to me, and I haven't seen any of them. Any.
Name the movies I recommended, bro.
It was Belly, Paid in Full, Fresh, and what was the other one?
Poetic Justice.
Oh, Poetic Justice. Yeah.
Grind and
I haven't seen
Motivate
any of them.
said you need to watch New Jack City. It'll make a man out of you.
New Jack City.
Am I my
Yeah.
brother's keeper?
That's
I'm
a
mad
great
at
one.
it.
Hey, niggas been giving out turkeys in the hood ever since that movie.
Wow, that's funny.
The funniest thing to me was the guy who threw himself off the stairs to not pay the rent.
Man, y'all got a new kind of ADHD. I ain't never seen nothing like it before. Y'all got off topic before we even started the topic.
Oh yeah,
Let's
that's
get to it.
Hey, shout out to y'all though, man. Y'all a medical miracle. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, let's check this shit out. What y'all think about to happen on this?
Carnage, destruction, pity, and a lack of grasp for knowledge.
It says that they're gonna fix modern dating. What's wrong with modern dating? That's Derek's department. He can tell us about it. What's wrong with modern dating?
Fill us in.
nah. I'm an old guy, so I don't.
You say what?
I'm an old guy, so I don't know.
Desert Dick Derek.
What y'all think? TD Grind. What y'all think is wrong with modern dating?
You said what's wrong with modern dating?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? It's funny that you asked that because I actually was just thinking about that coming off of this video clip that I watched, this video that I watched from The Hill. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Where they were talking about woke Cinderella or something like that. You know, like liberal Cinderella versus woke Cinderella, right? Because I guess there's like a Cinderella movie coming out, something like that. In any ways, like the chick that played modern Cinderella, you can say, she did an interview, right? And then she was like, yeah, this isn't like the old. It's like she was hype. She was like, this isn't like the old Cinderella. This isn't 1937. And then she was like, you said what?
I think you're talking about Snow White, right?
That's,
Snow White.
that's Snow White chick.
Oh, I'm thinking about Snow
Yeah.
White. Snow White. Yeah,
Yeah.
not Cinderella. Snow White. Yeah, thank you. So she was like, yeah, this isn't 1937. You know, this Cinderella, she's not waiting for love. Like, she don't want a kiss from no prince. She's a boss, like what she's supposed. She started talking all this dumbass masculine shit. And then like I was thinking in my
Is this
head,
the same
like,
movie?
yeah,
No, they
exactly.
changed
This is something else. You
They
know, like
changed
she's
the whole
not.
movie, bro.
Yeah, they changed the whole movie, and then I'm
I
sitting
was
there
gonna say
thinking,
that sound like OnlyFans model the movie. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
Yeah.
instead of having, bro. Instead of having
It's
actual
going on
dwarfs
sale on
playing the-
OnlyFans, actually.
They canceled it,
instead
didn't
of- Yeah, I
no,
think
they
fired her.
pushed it back. They said they pushed it back a year because of the writer's strike. That's what they
Oh.
said.
And
The
they also
writers'
fired her, I think. So listen.
Oh, that's good.
Instead of having actual dwarfs, they're having like normal people playing dwarfs, bro. It's like, why?
That's gonna be weird.
They
No, I think
identify
they,
as dwarf.
I think they changed that to CGI because like they were supposed to have like regular people playing dwarfs, but they were like diverse. Yeah, black dwarfs, Asian dwarfs, Hispanic.
What?
Yeah.
Dwarf Nation, baby, Dwarf Nation.
Yeah, they tried too
The
hard.
only dwarfs that you would have to get would be the white and the black ones.
They was
And
doing
get that
the
guy who
most,
played
man.
the Game of Thrones in there, bro. He needs some work, bro.
Yeah, Disney been lacking real bad lately.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
they
what I was
are.
gonna say was like after she said what she said, like you know,
Mhm.
everything that came out of her mouth was so anti-love and anti-relationship, and then I was thinking to myself, you see, that's the problem right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because like
Yep.
they literally push anti-love, anti-relationship, anti-marriage, like in the movies. You get what I'm saying? Like they like it's anti. Like if you if you're a woman who like wants a prince, you're stupid. Like what? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's like what's the problem with her
That's the-
wanting
that's
a
the-
prince?
That's the message
Be
being
the prize,
pushed
girl.
by women to other women.
And
Mhm.
yeah, and the funny thing is, she has a boyfriend, so it's like, come on, bro.
You
Like-
like going through it.
What males besides the people that own Disney and stuff like that are pushing that kind of message?
Right.
None. Hey, there's no man pushing that message.
That's
Anti-love,
hilarious. So the
anti-
modern Snow White, huh? So she gonna be like in a business suit, you know what I'm saying, going around in the winter wonderland with a suitcase, power walking through the winter wonderland on heels, making them click. Like, what's she finna do?
Will there also be cocaine?
Probably.
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah.
there
Instead of
will be.
instead of an apple, it's gonna be cocaine. Yeah.
One of the dwarfs gonna be slanging. You're gonna be grumpy. You're gonna be slanging.
If there's
Uh-oh.
Crazy.
cocaine in that movie, all the dwarfs gonna get Snow White at the same time, and then she gonna get up and go to work.
Oh man,
Yeah.
this turned into a P hub.
Nah, it turned into modern reality. Fact stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Snow White. I want to see Snow White's boyfriend. I want to see her trick him into getting her pregnant, and then she charge him child support, or else he turn into a damn pumpkin or some shit like that.
Yep.
Mhm,
Yep.
mhm.
That's the modern updated version of a Disney story. Your prince gonna pay you child support, and if he don't by midnight, he gonna turn into a pumpkin and shit.
We need Tubi on top of that right now. Tubi, get on that.
Man,
Or
we get on
fuck,
that.
yeah.
they'll get us right.
That's funny. That's funny. So in this video, Steven Crowder is supposed to clash with Fresh and Fit on fixing modern dating. So I guarantee you, it seems like they got two different versions of how they feel modern dating should be. I'm assuming that like Crowder thinks that it should be some strange, weird, cultish version of Christianity, and Myron and Fresh think that it should be pump and dump. But what do y'all think?
Yeah, it's like Steven Crowder was kind of living the way that Fresh and Fit was talking. He was living some of their talking points in that little video. He just wasn't doing pump and dunk.
Oh yeah,
He can't do pump and dunk because he ain't that
I
guy.
forgot about the video that came up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
literally
when he's-
forgot.
He's
He got
going in on
divorced.
his
That's
wife.
crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's wild. All right, let's check this out real quick. Shout out to y'all, everybody that's watching, wherever you're watching from. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Also, if you guys haven't hit the bell, make sure you guys hit the bell and please share this stream to your social media. All right, let's check this out.
There and deal with a lot of girls. And I know this kind of clashes with, traditional conservative values a lot of times where they're like, hey, you should be trying to be monogamous, find a woman, even though I think that is a great template maybe 50 years ago. in today's day and age, with the way how women are and how promiscuous they are, and how a lot of women sell men a dream, or they sell purity, men deal success, women deal purity. I think you need to be able to identify women that are promiscuous, and a way to do that is by sleeping with them. And I'll say this: the reason why it's sleeping with them versus just courting them and dating them is because that's a woman's main commodity.
So give me the ring.
What did I tell you?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
so does the idea of modern woman or idea of modern dating, like what Myron just said, is that like what ultimately caused a Snow White movie, where Snow White is walking around in a business suit trying to go from case to case? You know what I'm saying? Like at a party where she's drinking the most with all of the dwarfs, and then they all hit at the end and smoke and sniff cocaine. Like does that degenerate into that?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Going crazy.
It's always crazy listening to these dudes talk. It's like listening to 13 and 14-year-olds. Like,
Well, Myron,
what
I think what Myron is saying is that she's promiscuous with everybody but himself. You know.
I think it's a bad
Nobody
assumption.
wants to be that guy.
I think it's a bad assumption to assume that every woman is promiscuous, so that's the excuse to treat every woman like they're promiscuous.
Like
I think that
trans.
as a dude, you should have vetting skills good enough to be able to
Right.
tell what a good woman is versus what a bad woman is, and kind of deal appropriately. To assume that every single woman is promiscuous and not a good woman, to me, is a bad assumption.
I always did background checks, man. I'm like, oh, where you from? Blah, blah, blah. I called my guys from over there, like, hey, what's up with old girl over here, man?
Yeah.
I mean, Myron was with the the fat, you know.
Yeah, both of them were with some the hood owns that. You know what I'm saying?
It's understood. She
I
does
think-
it for the hood.
You guys think he could just call somebody up in his old job and be like, "Hey, yo, can you do a background check?"
Right. Look at Steven
Somebody
Crowder
at the
with the gun on the table. What you think about that, TD? We're gonna do that.
I
on this
just noticed that. I was looking at that like, what? He's just a whole
for his wife.
conservative
I think
goofy.
That might just be a little desk trinket.
He's
I mean, it looked like a paperweight, you know what I'm saying? But
is
like,
tiny.
still, it's just like, oh, you know, what?
he's inspiring Boston shooters all over the world.
Well, I thought this was an interview, but it's actually him just responding to them.
I think it's him reacting to this, or either he had them on the show. So we'll see what's going on here.
This brings us to the decline of relationships in the West. And these gentlemen speak about this a lot, but it is an issue. I think, look, I've talked about this before. Yesterday, for example, when everyone was talking about McCarthy, and then we had Haya of Libs of TikTok on, and we realized that Twitter had demonetized words and there was some censorship going on. That's the kind of thing that I find most important, because speakers come and go, as you see, 2023 to also 2023. McCarthy, the kinds of issues that affect you every single day in the foundation of society, right? Politics is downstream. I've heard downstream or upstream. It's upstream from culture. And the most important component of our culture is strong relationships. And
Politics is upstream from culture. Who made that saying up? Somebody made that up. But isn't that
I don't know where that came from.
I think Rupert Murdoch might have made that up, or whoever it was that created Breitbart. One of those people made that up. Politics is upstream from culture. That's why they call this whole nonsense that these white people are doing the culture war. You know
That's where that comes from.
Yeah. Because it's actually a race war, you know what I'm saying? Because, clearly the only thing that they want us around for is for free labor and to live in a cage, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But for them, oh yeah, shout out to Monier and Marty. Yeah, it was Andrew Breitbart. So yeah, it was Breitbart who said that. So they're trying to shape the culture or maintain the culture through politics. And I think, if you ask me, that's one of the reasons why there's literally all the issues that we have, you know what I'm saying, is because if you take away somebody's ability to be able to have conversations that move politics into culture, then you kind of don't go anywhere, and you kind of just drift with everybody else. And as long as you're drifting with everybody else, you really don't have any influence on your own circumstances, which us having influence on our own circumstances is not ideal for the current structure of the United States. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think about that?
I agree with that.
Yeah. So you'll see that. And they'll trick people into getting wrapped up into this kind of stuff by acting as if all of these issues, quote unquote, or all of these cultural things that we have to deal with are our issues. Or they'll take elements out of things that we do. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like Louder with Crowder, Steven Crowder, he's one of those type of people that'll try to say that, you know, like drill rap is black culture or world star. He one of the type of people that grind and motivate, talk about that, look at a world star hip hop video and say that that's black culture, world star video. Now, we're not supposed to look at like no ratchet white people on those court TV shows and say that that's white culture, but definitely look at one world star hip hop video and that's black culture. How you do it, grind? That's black culture,
right? You know, you guys are a world star. That's culture.
Right. That's exactly what they do. And Louder with Crowder is one of the main people. Mark Dice, all them type of guys. That's what they do. Geeks and gamers is what they do. Also, they get so upset about the quote unquote, they call it woke, but it actually means black. It's a code word, and they think people are just that stupid that nobody will pick up on it. So that's what when they say go woke, go broke. You know what I'm saying? It's basically like calling for boycott of any kind of black business or black owned business. Anything that came off of a production line that Tyler Perry would own would be considered woke because he's a black guy. You know what I'm saying? And these Chads don't like black dudes, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. And they don't have to, we won't care. You know what I'm saying? One of the reasons why is because, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, the cheerleaders was hollering at us and we was out doing them in every sport. So I get it, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth of it though. Crowder's supposed to be a comedian. Has he said one thing that's funny yet?
Nope. He's supposed to be a comedian?
Yeah, he's a comedian. He's listed as a comedian. Now, the funniest thing is the mustache and the paperweight gun. Those are the things that we've laughed at, not any of
his
Crowder's
divorce.
jokes.
Yeah.
And the divorce. His misfortune, his gun, and his mustache are the funniest things so far. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I thought he was just a political commentator. I did not think he was a comedian.
Yeah, look it up. Google it real quick. Comedian Steven Crowder.
Does he still?
If they tell me he's a comedian, they're lying to me, bro.
You say, does he do comedy? I mean, well,
He,
yeah,
like, actively still does comedy, like on stage.
Of course, his whole career is a joke. No, but I don't know if he actively does comedy or not. All these guys claim to be
oh my,
you Googled it, Derek?
Yeah, what up?
Yeah. Oh, so Monier says he voiced the brain on Arthur for a few episodes. Fun fact: when he was 13, the Elephant Show.
No, on Arthur, like
No,
the
Arthur,
actual, like
the cartoon.
Arthur, like bro,
on PBS.
Was it Arthur or Elephant?
It was antelope.
Little bear
Antelope.
looking thing.
It was a who?
Antelope.
It had that's the thing with the crown though. It had like a little crown.
Yeah, that's the thing with the like a big snout. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
You said Arthur was an elephant.
I can't.
Bro, I was like,
I
what
know
is
it.
that? Elephant. I was like,
some kind of animal. They will call it a Pokemon now.
oh yeah, bro. I keep thinking you guys are young. That's why. Okay.
Hey, shout out to Monier. He's
Arthur came out when I was a kid.
He's
yeah,
an
it was like
aardvark.
25 years, bro. It just ended, like literally
Yeah.
2022.
Oh, they just ended it in 2022?
Yeah, 2022. It ended. It. This nigga looked ugly as hell. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. He looked busted.
Did they make
Arthur,
did
yeah,
he get older at all, or he still
Yeah,
the same
the last
age?
episode they showed him like at 28 years old. Like they showed him at 28 years old. They made everybody else grow up, and bro, he looked busted. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, what happened to you, Arthur? What?
I'm trying to see Arthur at 28. I'm trying to see
He
what
looked
the last
40,
episode-
bro. He looked 40, bro.
Well, he was aging in aardvark years, so he would have.
Right. Oh yeah.
He would have looked that old. Shout out to Hurricane IQ. Yeah, so he's an aardvark.
Oh yeah, it does says he's a comedian.
Yeah, see, he's a comedian. At least that's what they
It
say.
says political commentator, media host, and comedian.
And comedian.
Yeah, he does it all.
1999 to now. That's when he was active.
Yeah.
Crazy. He's old.
He does it all. Right. He out here doing too much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Thanks.
Oh,
Hey.
bet I'm about to watch this. I just pulled up the final episode. It's on YouTube on PBS
you
too.
see-
Legal.
You about to
Look,
watch the season
busted,
finale?
Yeah, I'm about to watch this later.
Yeah.
I'm about to
But I-
soon.
Yeah, I gotta watch. But I fast forwarded to the end though to see what he looks like at 20.
You
I
saw
see
him,
he
right?
got a little, yeah, he got like a little beard and stuff on him, a little chin hair and stuff.
Bro, what are you doing? Shave that shit off. What the?
Aardvark
I
in the
got
street.
pubes on his chin, and he's like, yeah.
Hurricane IQ said, "I saw it. Derek is right. Arthur looked terrible."
He got like that. He got like that Donald Trump hair on his toupee. Like he got that shit on his head.
Here, let me
Like,
pull
bro,
it
you
up real
should have
quick
stayed
so y'all
bald.
can see.
Oh,
You should have
man.
stayed bald. I was like, you
Y'all
should have
see it?
stayed bald, man. You look way better when he was. What the hell?
He's clenching his fist right now at this whole thing.
Oh, that's what
Yeah, that's him.
That's him.
Yeah, he looks
That's
like
him.
He turned
Terrible.
into a human.
Yeah, he looks
Don't,
like
bro,
a
tell me
kid.
he doesn't look 40, bro. Tell me he doesn't look 40. He's
Yeah, he
28.
looks
He
like
look-
Max Beeson.
He looks woke.
Yeah, he got the woke. He definitely got the woke glasses on.
He looks very woke.
He looks woke.
He looks like he's about to be like, "This is the neighborhood."
Right.
Oh,
Make sure that you show your etiquette.
Hey,
with
Muffy's
people.
kinda, you know what I'm saying?
Make sure that you show the proper etiquette with people and use the correct pronouns so that you
Right.
don't hurt anybody's feelings.
Can we get a pronoun show, man? I'm still lost.
Yeah, there's a difference between white woke and the real woke.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the white
Definitely, man. Arthur got that. They call that on his beard stubble.
woke.
He got stubble.
Nah, that's not a stubble, bro. Nah, that's some pubes on your chin, bro.
How you know what stubble's like?
Yeah, you ain't got no
Huh?
beard yet.
How you know what stubble's like?
You're not
I've seen it. I've
connected.
seen it. I've
You
seen it.
seen it?
Okay, so listen.
When?
Listen,
Where?
listen,
That's a
listen.
good one. Taylor May said they said Arthur to Justin Bieber. He did like Justin Bieber.
He
That's
went from
what I'm
a
saying, man.
aardvark to
Weird hair
Justin
on
Bieber.
You should have just
Oh,
stayed
that's
bald, bro.
funny.
That's what I'm saying.
Heck, nah, man. They be messing them cartoons up, man.
Messing them up.
There's just some
They said
people who
that,
look better bald, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. You just
Dora-
look better bald.
Dora the Explorer is now exploring a career and being an OnlyFans model. That's how it is when
Right.
when you grow up and Nickelodeon don't have a spot for you no more. You see what happened to Britney Spears? They need to make a TV show called Life After Disney with all the strung out and
Wait,
psychotic.
Britney Spears was on Disney?
Yeah, man. Everybody that's like
Disney. It was Disney.
yeah, everybody that was like all the white celebrities come from Disney.
I know.
Yeah,
Amanda
Justin
Bynes.
Timberlake and them all them came from Disney.
Justin
Oh,
Timberlake,
Justin-
Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan, Hilary Duff. What's-
Listen,
What's the old girl's name?
Amanda Bynes.
Selena
Remember
Gomez.
Yeah.
And,
No, I think she was Nickelodeon. I think
Nah.
Amanda Bynes was Nickelodeon.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Selena Gomez.
They're all the
Nah,
same to me, bro. They're all the same to me.
Nah, they different.
I've seen
You gotta know
I've
that.
seen Selena on.
Yeah, you gotta know the difference, man.
Yeah, see, that's the look. Speaking of the generational gap, that's the difference. Like information don't matter. Like clearly
Same
one is
shit to me,
Nickelodeon and clearly one is Disney.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta
they're
pick
the
a side.
same
Who
shit. That's just
who
like
you with? You
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon gang or Disney gang? You gotta pick a side.
Nickelodeon, Disney,
Turkeys.
Cartoon Network, all of them, they're the same to me, bro.
Man,
Turkeys
Nobody
is,
came out of
uh,
Cartoon Network.
Yeah, nobody came out of Cartoon Network.
nobody.
I'm just saying they're all the same network to me, bro.
But they're not.
This is-
Cartoon Network is like the losers of anything. 'Cause,
No,
like,
Cartoon
literally
Network
nobody
was
came
fire.
from-
What are you talking about?
No, they're losers. They don't
Did
produce.
Ryan Gosling
anybody.
come out of Disney or
Yeah, I didn't know that.
what's it called, or Nickelodeon too? I didn't know that. I gotta
didn't
look
know
that
that.
up.
I don't remember him.
Bro,
What was
why'd you
Drake?
say-
What was Drake? He came out of that
Drake
Degrassi.
was
Jimmy
Nickelodeon.
Ryan.
Degrassi,
he was
that was on
Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
I
that's
have no idea
Nickelodeon.
what it was.
That's like Teen Nick or something, ain't it?
ABC or some shit.
Oh yeah. That was Teen Nick.
Yeah.
That was Teen, but that was after my time. There wasn't no Teen Nick when I was a kid.
Yeah, I was a kid when that was out.
Mm.
He was
The
on there
gap,
singing.
man. The
I'm
gap
about
is
to go to
crazy.
I
Class.
was just about to say this because I got to run, but I was just about to say
There's like-
Space Goes Coast to Coast. That was my shit.
Bro, there's like 3 generations up in here, bro. It's crazy.
Y'all was rocking with Space Goes Coast to Coast back in the day.
I didn't watch that.
I
You
never
didn't
heard
watch
of
it. Was funny.
Nah.
Space Goes
Yeah,
Coast
yeah.
Coast
To
was
me, it
funny.
didn't seem like it wasn't the type of car because I was a kid. So like when that came on, I just left the TV.
Yeah, because I mean, because
Cool.
Space Goes Coast to Coast, it came out. It would come on like late at night. It was kind of for adults. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
19.
Was it on Adult Swim?
I think it was still just Cartoon Network. I don't think
Yeah,
it was
it
Adult
came on
Swim
late.
yet. Yeah, but it was late though. It would come on like like back in the day, Chicago time. It would be like 11:30, 12 o'clock
Adult
in the morning,
Swim and
something like
Cartoon Network, yeah, both of them.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got to run though, fellas. I got to go pick up my son from school.
All right, for sure, bro. We
Alright.
glad you was able to show up. My bad. I didn't show up.
Yeah, we had a good pre-show though. You know?
Y'all missed it. We're gonna have to put them pre-shows on members only.
All right, I'll let y'all.
All right, bro. Peace. All right, let's check this out real quick. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Make sure if you guys haven't, wherever you're watching from, smash that like button. Also, don't forget to share the stream to your social media.
Strong families, and that has been kind of circling the drain for a while now. And there are a good number of reasons for that. So I want to break it down for you, let you know kind of what the causes are, and then the symptoms that people are experiencing. Because by the way, a lot of the time you'll get some people say, oh, like Fresh and Fit, oh, they must be misogynistic, they must hate women. No, this affects women and men negatively. The problem is that it's been spearheaded, by feminists, but ironically, not only feminists, but the porn industry, if you go back to the 60s and 70s as well. They were often one and the same, and now it's ended up in this unholy amalgamate that has left everyone miserable. So this clip...
Hey, so they saying that the porn industry is feminism?
I'm lost in this, bro.
I think so. Back in the day, it was. I think so.
What women have gotten rich off of the porn industry and like run a porn company that's competitive with any of the porn companies out there now?
Pinky, Triple X.
He said the 60s and 70s though. So.
Yeah, but still, who did
Pinky
it back
did
then?
it. Pinky did
I have
it.
no idea, bro. I don't watch Relic sometimes.
I gotta agree with Win Losing Rug. Win Losing Rug said this nigga can't even treat his wife right. His opinion is invalid. Facts.
Right.
Bro, isn't it facts? Wait, isn't it facts though? Like back in the day, like people were like uglier back in the day.
People were uglier back in the day.
There was no
Are you
baddies
serious?
back in like the 60s, bro. There was no baddies back in the 60s, bro.
Bro, your generation of people think that women are supposed to have bodies like ants.
It was baddies in the 60s, bro.
Like the women of your generation go
Listen,
to
yes,
get air
there's a bunch of
injected into
factors
them.
in here, bro. Yes, my generation has a
I'm
bunch
talking
of
about the
fatties,
ones that
bro.
y'all think look good, the ones that have the inflatable asses.
Yeah, I feel sorry
Yeah,
for y'all.
Okay, listen.
That's what y'all think looks attractive, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
We had like Angela Bassett.
I'm not talking
You know
about.
what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about like the 90s, bro. I'm talking about the 60s. That was like
That's still the
100 years
same.
ago.
even in the 60s,
Wasn't that Marilyn Monroe days then?
people were natural.
Right. The people were natural.
Like the women you guys think look good now have cybernetic enhancements, and they still look disgusting. And you can't tell the difference between a man and a woman anymore.
That's
Y'all
ugly.
accept that?
Not you, bro. You
Man,
can't.
listen,
What do you
listen,
mean?
bro. LGBTQ is the ultimate L for your generation, bro.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's fact. That's fact.
Derek, you
I
like
can't even-
Lotto?
I can't even say nothing to that, bro. That's fact.
That's the Death Star. Like anytime we bring up
Yeah.
anything, man, like y'all got LGBTQ. Like, man, stop.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't use it, bro. That's like an ultimate. That's like KO already, man.
That's the infinity gauntlet of the generational
For real. It's like, it's over.
Right.
Crazy. I'm just saying, bro. I don't think they were as bad as back then, bro. I don't know.
Who wasn't bad?
I just
who's
don't
bad
think
now?
the
Like, who's the
chicks
biggest-
back in the day were that bad, bro.
Who are you considering a baddie like as of right now today?
Right.
A bunch of them are just fake.
Are you referring to them being covered up? Is that what you're talking about?
That's
No.
what
I'm saying
he's used to saying what he wants.
I don't know, bro. I just feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use the chicks on Fresh and Fit. I just feel like it.
Oh, I mean, there's a specific demographic of the women on Fresh and Fit. I wouldn't use those as a gauge of like.
No. I'm just saying how they say I feel like this is this, or I feel like this way. You know?
Yeah.
I just feel this way, bro. I don't know. I might be wrong, bro.
Name a baddie from right now, man. Just one baddie.
Bro,
Name,
I'm just saying. Look, back in the day.
Taylor May said Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion is weak. 2 weeks. 14
Sir.
days.
Okay.
Weeks off, man.
her body's up to par though.
You think so?
Yeah, she
Wait
got a natural body, so I give her that.
Man, have you heard her open her mouth?
Oh yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's a different story.
I'm good.
Yeah, Derek, name 5 though.
See, like back in the day,
I think I might be wrong. Because back in the day, bro, I don't think they even had like good working cameras like in the 60s.
Man, Derek, name 5.
You might have had to be there then.
We can name people from our generation, but you haven't named any people from your generation. We can
They're
name people
all
from
plastic,
before our
bro. They're all
generation, bro.
plastic.
Like
They're all plastic,
like
bro. So
bro, listen. Whoopi, not Whoopi Goldberg. Look, I was about to say Whoopi Goldberg. Whitney Houston.
Wait, Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh man.
wait, what? Hell no. You thought she looked good?
Look, Taylor May
You
said
thought she
y'all
was
look,
so bad?
Taylor May said y'all would fold. Stop it. Yeah, I would fold
I'm
up.
not saying I wouldn't.
that
I'm
on
not
the-
saying I wouldn't.
on the napkin says no thank you, and then
Yeah, I really wouldn't. I wouldn't do her. You could now Cardi, I fuck with Cardi now. She ratchet too. but I ain't messing with Meg.
Taylor
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
wait,
messing with Cardi.
wait. You're gonna mess with Cardi, but not Meg the Stat?
Yeah,
What?
no Cardi for me.
No,
Cardi-
that's
Cardi.
crazy.
I'll take Cardi, man. I could
She's
deal with her.
gross. The way she talks,
Megan Thee
the
Stallion
nigga-
is so disgusting, bro. Like,
She's gross.
she's so strong too. Like she could be a
yeah.
superhero. Like remember Power Man from Marvel Comics?
who?
He had the
man,
bulletproof skin. She got the bulletproof feet. You know what I'm saying? Like she got
Oh,
shot.
man.
Wait, Rob, who are you talking
She got
Jeez.
Meg Thee Stallion. She got shot in the
Oh, yeah.
toe.
Yeah, she is a stallion.
She got shot in the toe and it swole up.
Only swallow. That's crazy.
Yeah,
No damage, just swallowed up, man.
yeah, that's wild.
I can't do the Meg Thee Stallion though.
Some
y'all
people,
do-
Yeah, bro, they
some people like their women built like linebackers. There's a lot of people out there that do. A lot of baby mamas
Huh?
got that linebacker build. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that just ain't some shit that I'm into. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. They're just. Hey, okay, that's fact. Yeah, I shouldn't have said anything. Bro, this generation is ass. What the fuck?
I know we've been trying to tell you.
There's
Bitch, I'll
nothing,
tell you.
bro. The movies are trash. The chicks are trash. The fucking culture is trash. Everything's trash.
It's crazy, man.
Oh,
Crazy. Worst generation to grow up in. I'm not going to.
Crazy.
But y'all got the thotties, man. Y'all got the thoughts.
I wish I was old, man. What the fuck?
y'all
Y'all-
do got facts.
Yeah, that's crazy. Y'all got the easiest women in the world. In this
I don't know,
generation.
man. We used to have runners, man, and boppers. That was crazy. That was a crazy time, man.
But they complain about not being able to have access to women. I don't
Well,
understand.
Well, you guys were pressing me about top five. What about you guys? Name some
I'll
top
tell
five.
you right now, back in the day, women weren't pressed about getting money in exchange for sex like that. You had your sex workers, but it wasn't like it is now. So like
Yeah,
that's where the boppers and the runners came from. We're talking about a
Really?
free ride here.
You said the
Really,
bopper.
it's time for me to press you. Give me your top five right now.
I can't make a top five.
Exactly. You see,
I got
all you
I
guys
got a
on
lot
me.
of-
I
I
just
like a
grind.
lot.
Top five.
You mean just any? I could just name 5 ladies that was good looking from back then.
Right.
Yeah,
From your generation. From your generation.
we can start with everybody. Like Beyonce was good looking.
Tyra
No,
Banks.
bro, I should have said that. I should have said
Yeah,
Beyonce.
Tyra Banks.
But she's not my generation.
Who else? Nia Long. Who else?
Oh, Nia,
Are you
Nia
gonna
is
say
still
Santi?
cold.
Are you gonna say
Nia
Santi?
still cold,
Lisa
bro.
Ray. Yeah,
Oh,
we got
yeah.
people. It's just
Diamond.
Man, yeah, bro. Like it was there was a lot that were not bad looking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Nia Long, bro. That was the
I'm saying
one.
top five, not just bad, not bad. looking. I'm
Hey,
saying top
Stacey
five.
Dash before she opened her mouth.
Oh
Nah,
yeah, Stacey Dash before she stopped talking.
Before you start talking.
She's on the level of Meg. Like before you talked, you were there.
You were there.
That's funny. That's hilarious. So many have that problem.
Man,
That's it. Like that's
that'd be the main problem.
Okay,
man.
I guess I was wrong. Man. Maybe there were hella baddies in the 60s. I don't know.
Man, that was in the 60s, first of all.
right.
Point of
I don't
reference.
think anybody
That was
No.
up here was
2000.
alive during the 60s except for Steven Crowder. He the only one that looked old
No,
enough to have
Steven
been
Crowder
alive.
mentioned the porn industry in the 60s and 70s, and I was like, are there even baddies in the 60s? And you realize, yes, there were. Yes, there were.
In the
There you go.
60s, yeah. Wasn't
They
Whitney
just had
Houston
weird
and
hair.
Shaka Khan and Diana Ross and all them making music back then?
Shaka was bad back in the day. Boy, you go look at a whole picture of Shaka.
Shit, Pam Grier was doing those black exploitation movies.
Right.
Mm.
The Good
Amber.
Times lady. Boy, that's not that old though, is it?
Good Times is old. That's 80s.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Uh,
she good looking.
What about Miss Seeley?
That's Whoopi. That's Whoopi. No, who was Miss Seeley? Miss Seeley was Whoopi, wasn't she? Yeah, that's what I thought. When Loser Rug said, "Left
That's
my
what you
ass
said,
up,
though.
brother." Amount of women that are 10s until they open their mouth has grown astronomically, bro. That's facts. They don't get it neither. Keep that thing closed.
Keep that.
No. If you're gonna open it, man, open it wisely, man. Like say something. Like this don't be out here like get that cash. We run
I
up a
thought he
bag,
said-
like all that trash.
I thought he said if you're gonna open it widely. Okay, no.
No, that too, but wisely.
That's opening it unwisely to get you locked up in Dubai.
Yeah, I don't like
Fact.
the
There was a story
Right.
of a chick like talking like she was talking crazy in public in Dubai, and she got arrested, bro. And then
Yeah.
her family were like,
we did a whole segment on
release
that.
her. She did nothing wrong. And
They
then
want to
just
go
be
on
like,
all these exotic trips and then don't be wanting to face exotic consequences.
Hey, have you guys heard?
Lena Horne, bro. The
Have,
Lena
have
Horne
you guys
comment.
heard, bro?
Lena Horne.
Have you guys heard, bro? They be going to Dubai to get shit on, bro. Like crazy.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's
Yeah,
old
I would
news,
appreciate a
man.
video about that.
That's 04 news.
You know
Yeah,
what? I
yeah.
forgot to shout out Brooklyn Queen. Shout out to Brooklyn Queen for giving me a cash app, you know what I'm saying, for the BLR stream that I did earlier. Definitely appreciate it. Make sure y'all show Brooklyn Queen some love. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Baller alert.
Definitely appreciate it. All right, let's run some more of this. Since y'all was late, we ain't got that much time.
Really got us thinking to jump off with about modern relationships and dating in America.
She's a 10 out of 10, but she has a higher body count than you.
I don't care.
Vibes. I knew you were gonna say that.
You have 1,000 bodies on me.
That just shows that you're secure because any insecure guy would be like, I can't do it.
It has nothing to do with me. And so, how am I going to judge a person based on the past I was a part of?
Tell that to a judge. Hey, he skinned 9 people alive and ate them.
I wasn't there.
It wasn't my fault. She's pretty hot.
Didn't see nothing.
So let me give you a few stats here to undergird this. All the references are available, and then we'll open the floor to discussion. So modern dating in America. Okay, let's go through young men first. Okay, in 2023, 63% of men under 30 are single. Okay, 34% of women under 30 are single. Now, if you compare that to 1980,
Let me ask you guys a question. Is the reason why the men and women are so defective today? Shout out to Torian. Is the reason why men and women are so defective today because of the culture that people like Steven Crowder are pushing? That's my question. Because my thing is, for one, anti-blackness. You know what I'm saying? But
first time I seen this guy.
But we'll be
I
reacting.
would imagine that would make you unattractive with the ladies to a degree.
Anti-blackness?
Yeah.
It'll make you it affects black people negatively because it takes away from attractiveness from black men and black women. Everybody is trained to see us as, you know what I'm saying, like just negative people.
Okay.
So to me, to counter that, we should prop ourselves up so much and act so exclusively against other people that we block other people out, and it creates even more value for us. You know what I'm saying? Like some inflation type shit.
Yeah. So you're talking about it from how it affects us as black people, not how it affects his white counterparts.
Even when it affects the white counterparts, it creates these toxic simps. You know what I'm saying? Like Ethan Cromley, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what was that dude's name that stabbed up that white girl down in Florida?
I agree. Yeah. I think it makes toxic simps, and everybody's like, they're just weak and all that kind of stuff. Like, especially on their side. I think. They're like entitled. They think that like they should have everything, but when it doesn't go, then we see the Dollar General situation, the Peyton Gibson situation, all them little guys.
Right. Now, you know what's crazy, right? They always talk about how rap causes issues, right? But what's crazy is that Jay-Z had that line that said, if my situation ain't improving, I'm trying to murder everything moving. Whose crimes model that line?
Literally nobody.
Theirs.
No.
Theirs. Yeah, theirs.
The mass shooters.
Yeah, I'm thinking about us. Like we don't. Yeah.
Right.
We not guys, but we just be out here just trying to get through it. We thug it out.
That's crazy, isn't it? How come they're all white, bro? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like when things ain't improving for them, they actually like will get their AK-47 and actually try to murder everything moving. That's what old boy did at the bowling alley.
Yep, not used to hard shit.
What about Chicago? What about the DC shooter?
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Name 1 out of 1,000, bro.
I can't tell girl.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
And all their girls are the white version of woke, like we was talking about with Arthur, where they're like, yeah, you gotta respect the pronouns and respect people. So like when they're running around here being anti-black, those girls are not really interested in them like that.
Well, the woke is interesting how the woke white girls actually like they take their white male aggression out on black men, like Pearl, Me Too, and a black man.
Ooh, yes, he did.
Hey, I met some pretty cool woke white girls. I ain't gonna fake.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know about no woke white girls.
It's always fake. It's performative.
It's performative, yeah.
Well, I've seen it play out like twice before.
What's that? A Me Tooing?
No. Like the one girl jumped in front of a cop, and then the other girl jumped in front of this white dude.
Whoa.
Hey,
but she was protecting that white dude. You don't jump in front of him. Don't save him from that ass whooping. He about to.
They are some good shields. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, she started swinging on him.
Even still, that was still a distraction. She was still trying to protect him because she thought that like whoever he was about to get his ass beat by, maybe if there was a barrier between her and him, you know what I'm saying, and that would save his ass. Nah, get your ass out the way so I can whoop this motherfucker's ass.
Her case that is Pearl considered woke. I would say she's part of the performative woke because she dated that black dude and she tried to act like he was all good and she brought him to her family and tried to act like they helped him out. But then when it comes down to it, we see how she thinks about black people.
Yeah.
So she's like performative.
She probably thought she was a white savior to her boyfriend. She definitely
did. Absolutely. Yeah. That was a white savior story. She had the black square up and everything during the little Black Lives Matter situation.
She whole thought she was Sandra Bullock. You know what I'm saying? She thought she was Sandra Bullock. Let me tell you something. You are not Sandra Bullock. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. All right, let's run some more.
That was 24% of men were single, 41% of women were single. So that number has switched. First off, it's gotten higher in both categories, but it's also switched here where you said there were more women who were single back in the 80s than today. Now, today, only 50% of men are even actively seeking a relationship, right? Women find 80% of men below average. In other words, there are more men now who are single than women. That's a huge switch.
So that's interesting. That's interesting. 80% of women find men unattractive.
No, I think it's that women find 80% of men as unattractive.
Right, yeah. So what that shows is that most women are not attracted to the men that they're with, which is what I've always said. Anytime like we had these kind of conversations or do any type of content like this, women, if you ask me, a lot of them, a majority of women are more so in competition with each other for what they can get versus in competition for an actual man. Like they really don't care too much about the man. That's not the object.
But then you get that cushion though, that 35 to 33 to 45-year-old cushion where they've been through it. They see the regret. You see the regret on their face, and they actually want the right thing.
Ew, not at that point.
Hey, there's still some baddies out there at that point.
45? Jesus.
It's still baddies at that point too.
Menopause, bro. Like, bro, just...
I don't know. Check out Nia Long.
Hurricane IQ you said these women are the easiest. They are.
They are the easiest, but they're the worst either too. So
two things can be the same or two things can be true at the same time. They can be the easiest, but it depends on who they're giving the access of the ease and the sleaze to. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody.
Hey, a bottle of 1942 gets 60% of these new age girls out of here.
That's wild.
No cap.
And so it said in 1960, 16% of men ages 25 through 34
had never been married.
After 10 years, when this group was 35 to 44, only 8% had never been married. By 1980, when this cohort was ages 45 to 55, 6% had never been married. The next cohort, starting in 1970, followed a similar trajectory. And by 1990, when these men were ages 45 through 54, 6% had never been married. Compared with the previous two cohorts, a much higher share of young men ages 25 through 34 in the 1980s was never married. After 10 years, the rate dropped about 13%. And by 2000, it was 10%. What do y'all think about that?
Crazy numbers.
Do y'all think that those marriage numbers or like the relationship stuff has anything to do with like the violent crimes like school shootings and you know what I'm saying, like stuff like what happened in Maine and all that, because like dudes just having aggression and they mad at the world that they can't get a woman?
Yeah, that's crazy work. I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there. I feel for them, but I have not a clue what it's like.
Right? Yeah, facts.
And I could imagine, like, just sit there and imagine what it would be like. I'd be pretty freaking hostile and angry too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, and especially if you're part of that demographic of males that thinks that you're just entitled to everything, that everything, the world is yours. You know
yeah, that probably makes it like 20 times worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not getting what I'm supposed to get.
Yeah, tell them, Grind. How did they do it?
That was me. That was me.
I'm not getting what I'm supposed to get. Everybody's dying.
Right.
Oh my God.
Go do what the rest of us do, man. Like, go do something.
Right. Exactly. Go get you some and shut the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
I mean, hey, nowadays, seriously, like, why shoot up something, man? Literally $100 gets you whatever you want anyway, man. Go figure it out, bro. You got $100? Jeez.
Right. Yeah, it don't make no damn sense. Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to my man AB with the $1.99 super chat. Throw some radiation emoji in the chat and show him some love. Definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. All right, so let's see some more. Let's see what else they talking about. I want to see what they say when it comes to talking about the women.
Right, women find 80% of men below average.
That's it. So women find 80% of men below average. Now, here's my question: Where are the criteria coming from that women are using to deem men below average, and how do men look at women? Are men finding the women of today above or below average, or what?
It's coming from real hot bitch.
If you're not
6
foot tall, if you're not 6 foot tall or making $100K, you're broke.
Right. Yeah, it's these little podcasts on each side that's making everybody feel the same way about each other.
Podcast culture.
Yep, podcast culture.
And I think they took these stats off of like Tinder. I think that's where it was from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do the majority of women have children by men who are 6 feet tall, make $100,000 a year, and
no.
So what happens there? How does what you desire go convert to, you know what I'm saying, like what you engage with? How does that occur?
Women just
just because you want something doesn't mean you're gonna get it. So they have to settle for these guys.
Taylor Made said, "What are the sources?" So I believe this source is called Evie, and the last source was Pew Research Center. But see, this says women are much more selective and find 80% of men unattractive on dating apps.
Yeah.
Per recent research. All sources are available in the description and louderwithcrowder.com. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to John Guillory. Now,
I think it's an access problem too, though, man.
Well, you know what's interesting about this is that when we talk about this, right? Women in their little circles, a lot of times, a lot of the time that they spend is based on complaining about men. But then when we do a public study or like a public survey and we're talking about it, the men are dogs and men ain't shit people are like, we didn't say this stuff. So like my question is like, who's saying it? Where are they getting this information from if it's not true?
I mean, if it's anonymous, there's no reason for them to lie about saying it.
Right. I see a lot of anti-male sentiment when it comes to most women. If there's a guy that has a baby mom, automatically he's a father that's not shit, despite the fact that nobody really knows the situation of what caused them to break up. The assumption is automatically, you know what I'm saying, if you didn't get married and you have kids, that you made a baby mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, you literally see people say this kind of stuff on YouTube all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But then when pressed about it, or like when there's an actual, well, let's sit down and see how much sense this actually makes, then it's like, well, yeah, who is it that's saying this stuff? It's like, what? You know what I'm saying? So female dating app users also turn down more than 80% of the potential male suitors on the app. So they don't like 80% of the men on the app. Why do you think they don't like them? They think that every man should look like Giga Chad.
No, I think that's just the dating app thing, though, man. Like, I would say the same thing about the percentage that I've done that on. Like, you're only shooting at the top of the top, man. I don't want the scrubs. Like, I'm gonna hit the like on what's going.
No,
so I think that's part of the dating app.
So you think that the dating app marketplace kind of creates that because
because they
everybody
limit
together
you
and
to
creates
so many
you.
likes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then they limit you to so many likes. You're not gonna be liking the average Amy over there. Like, man, I'm trying to get the top notch while I'm in this spot. You feel me?
Right. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that makes
If you
sense.
keep reading though, it says the results showed that out of a group of 100 profiles of bachelors, only one profile was liked by more than 80% of the women, and yet 38 of the profiles were disliked by that same group of participants.
Right. So Taylor Made said there's more ways to find a partner than a dating app. That's true, but like people like using dating apps. And dating apps are actually geared to be favorable for women. You know what I'm saying? Like they have the one dating app, I forget what it is, but only women are allowed to initiate the messages. So a lot of those
Bumble, I think.
Bumble, okay, yeah. So a lot of those dating apps are geared towards women and they're still failing women. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's because they're also going for that top 20 top pick thing, like I was saying. Like they're going and initiating with those guys that are about to spew them out, man.
Right. But if you go out, but if you're in the real world and you go up and talk to a woman, they'll flip out and act like, you know what I'm saying, like you're trying to do something to them because they're so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it depends on how you raise them. It depends how you raise them.
I've seen videos on TikTok where women are exploiting the fact that a dude just happened to look in a certain direction. It's like, oh my god, this creep is looking at me.
Those gym videos?
Like,
yeah,
who's
those
gonna
gym
go up and
videos,
talk
right?
to some spaz
Bro,
like
these
that?
dumb bimbos, man. They literally put a camera right there. That is, if you look at the camera, they're like, "Oh my god, look at him! He's such a weirdo."
Right.
It's like, bitch, you're the weirdo.
Right.
Why
like
you have a camera at the gym?
You turn around and put the weight back on the machine, and they're like, "He's staring at me," and you just like standing there with the weight, like, actually, I was just about to put this up and go the other direction, but okay.
Back in high school, we could perv in peace, man.
Yeah,
you know, back in high school, we could perv in peace. You could go in there in the gym and take a look at a girl doing squats, like, and it'd be all good.
That's true.
Now they not only do they want the attention, but they want the drama from bringing attention to the attention.
Right.
That's one of the reasons why a lot of these dudes are doing that MGTOW, you know what I'm saying, and like walking away and just not even dealing with that whole entire thing, because there's no remedy for that. Everything is just extreme. You know what I'm saying?
It's an elevated high school, you know, evolution of the bullshit. Back in the day, we used to do it though. Back in the day, if you say no, like if you're new to a school, you say no to the baddest girl in the school, and you get the rest of them. You get all the rest of them.
Right. Yeah, and I gotta agree with Win, Lose, or Rug. If you guys agree with Win, Lose, or Rug, give me a thumbs up. Win, Lose, or Rug said, "This generation is so thirsty for attention and acknowledgement. It's disgusting." Yeah, that's facts. They want not only do they want attention, but they want attention to their attention. Like, it's crazy.
And they don't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of attention it is either.
No,
they love it.
Yeah, they love it. All attention is good attention in their eyes.
Yeah, as long as you don't get fired. If you get fired, that attention is all bad.
Sometimes that attention is even good. That attention actually helps in some cases.
Yeah, those school teachers that wore tight dresses at school and stuff like that. Yeah.
Bro, hold on real quick, man. Speaking of that, man.
I wouldn't be able to get no good grades if my teachers came in looking like that. I ain't gonna say.
Some of them teachers at our school did. Yeah, we had a couple. You know what I'm saying? Some of them teachers was on some shit back in the day.
Yeah, but leggings wasn't popping like that then, though.
Y'all were lucky, man.
Look at this.
We had to use imagination a little.
I'm about to show y'all two things real quick. I'm about to show y'all two things real quick, and then we about to get back to the video. Shout out to Donnie's side real quick, y'all. If y'all haven't smashed that like button, please take a moment, hit that like button. Also, if you guys haven't hit the bell, make sure you guys hit the bell. So check this out right here. Look at this. Hold on. Is that up on the screen? Let me see. Yeah, there it is right there. Teacher 24 allegedly sent nude photos to student who is 16 and propositioned him for sex.
We would have took it to the grave, brother.
This teacher was 24 years old.
I'd have took it to the grave.
Yeah, but still, they don't have no business doing that though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Story,
my thing is like it's not even about that. Of course, a kid, a male child, you know what I'm saying? Like at that age could possibly be on that, but at the same time, like
16, bro, you're driving a whip.
That's trusted. But it don't matter though. You.
Oh yeah.
You know
legally,
like,
I know what you're saying, but if I was a 16-year-old,
professional, you're not.
I mean, aren't some states 16 and right?
Yeah, but it's like you're messing with you're fraternizing with kids at your school. Though.
Yeah, the
You're
teacher
in a
thing is
position of power. Yeah, the position of power.
Right.
Man, they got no power.
You're
bro. What are you talking
fraternizing
about?
with a.
In some cases, even when you're grown and do that, that's right.
Right.
Oh, come on, bro.
man.
Don't
I wonder how that even
Look at
comes
this
about.
right
I guess you ask her for
Don't
tutoring.
Terry
and y'all
Crews me,
get
bro.
close.
Don't Terry Crews me, bro.
Right. You ask her for tutor, and then y'all
Look at
you beat her out the
this
school.
right
She
here.
started being like, you got some big muscles. I guess that's the only way I could think how it'll work. Like she's definitely
Look
not
at
gonna
this.
be shot
Social
with
worker.
big class.
Look over that. Go ahead.
Look at this. Social worker charged with sexually abusing boy who is 13 went to child's home with a gun and threatened to kill his mom.
What the fuck?
Stop playing with my nigga.
Yeah, that's her right there.
Wait, hold on. I don't see nobody. Oh, the white girl right there?
Man, they're always white, man. What the?
I thought I saw a white girl.
The young boy must
Like,
put
man,
it on.
what is really good?
I thought it was me. I thought I'm looking at my computer like, where is it at?
I had her acting crazy. Huh? That's her right there.
Oh wow.
Damn, she was
Why
in
are they
Ohio
always
too.
white, man? Why are they
13
always
Accused
white?
of having sex with a
I
13-year-old
told you guys
boy.
Ohio's
At
weird.
13, I
She
would have turned
counseled.
her in, bro. I would have turned her in because 13, I was just getting groovy. I don't know. That's
And she
16
tried to
is
kill your
different,
mom, bro. Of course you're gonna kill her.
She looked like she
Bro,
was
if you threaten to kill,
You
if you threaten to harm my
that's a wrap.
mom, like I ain't got no. Yeah, man. Yeah,
It's
you
over
know
with.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told you guys
Because
Ohio's
you're
full
gonna
of
think
weirdos, man.
whether he was doing anything with her or not. If you that crazy that you gonna threaten somebody's mom, you still gonna threaten their mom whether they doing something with you or not. So she probably was gonna be on that kind of time anyway. So she was just that crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my man Bronze the God.
13 is crazy though. What are you gonna do with that? What the?
I don't know,
Right,
but my
buddy
man
don't even know what he's
my
doing,
man
man.
Bronze the God used the most accurate information database ever. TikTok.
Oh my god.
To watch
TikTok.
watch the video about her. So shout out to Bronze.
Straight from China.
Jay, you there? Jay. I don't know
Just
what
let
happened to
Derek
Jay.
say something crazy. Jay, come in.
Yeah. Go ahead, Derek. Get him.
What happened?
Get on the old head.
You know, he fell asleep, bro. I think he fell asleep.
He fell asleep in the rocking chair. By the fire, you know what I'm saying? That's hilarious.
You can hear the creaking, bro.
He ain't like that Pam Grier comment.
he came up to administer some straightening. You know what I'm saying? Let's listen to some Oh shit! Did he leave? Oh, he having device issues.
We bullied him out of you, bro.
I bet you it's them damn Androids all the time that be fucking up when people call into StreamYards.
Man,
everybody knows that.
Hey,
Everybody
listen,
knows
listen,
that
listen,
iPhones
listen.
are the
Don't
superior.
Stop hating on Android, bro.
I know you can't
Stop.
talk like that. All the knowledge you
Stop
got.
hating on Android, bro.
Everybody with common sense knows that iPhones are superior to Android.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not doing that debate today.
Listen, Android is clearly superior. The only thing iPhone gets better is just the looks, bro. The iPhone just looks better, okay?
Oh man, I guarantee you, everybody that messes up that comes into one of these live streams that tries to call into StreamYards, they be having technical difficulties from a droid.
See, that's not true, man. I be having technical difficulties, and I'm using the iMac.
Yeah, you just have technical difficulties.
Look how there he is. Summon him.
Yeah, bro, I unplugged my freaking mic and it just kicked me out the room. That's some weird stuff right there. That's exactly.
Was that an Android phone?
Wait, Joe, you
I'm on a laptop. I'm on a laptop.
Yeah,
oh, you on a computer?
See? All that Android stuff.
But is it a Chromebook?
What is that
It's
slander?
a HP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quality.
We gonna tie it. We're gonna tie it to Android somehow. Is it a Chromebook?
Damn, man. I had some kicks, bro. I had some kicks when I was gonna come up here, man. You know, like I was saying in the chat room, you know, back in my day, we got, married after high school like 2 days after, so bro, back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you
dragging
guys
cans behind the whip, huh?
cans and everything, bro. Cans with corns and rice, man. You know, you guys have a luxury today, man.
Oh,
you know, you
man.
get to see women in freaking
slave
Europe,
ceremony.
Africa, sleep with them. You know what I'm saying? So you lucky Negroes. I tell you what.
It's never
Tell you, bro.
too late to turn back, brother.
It never is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Derek don't know if he's marrying a man or a woman, but
Oh,
he's gonna get married.
Hey, yo, what is this
Man.
slander, bro?
Oh,
What is this
no.
slander,
Married,
bro?
though.
You got, hey, you
What is
gotta
this
reach
slander?
and pull. You gotta reach and pull,
Hey,
brother.
Derek gonna wake up 10 years later. Talking about why haven't you got pregnant yet?
Oh,
Man,
no.
bro.
Oh,
Hey, yo,
not
what is
that
this
guy.
slander? Am I DJ Academics?
Yo,
What the fuck?
Man.
that
Every
that-
time we
that's
had the lights off.
that's gonna be the new like talk. You remember how it used to be the paternity test back in the day?
Hey, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute now.
No. I know. Listen. I know my generation is fucked up, but this is not gonna be this. No, that's not gonna happen.
Hey, I hope you guys know, as of like maybe 30 days ago, the transmission had a baby. Just so y'all know.
Oh, bullshit. man.
Yeah,
because the transmission was a woman.
It happened.
the-
no. The
the G
transmission
to a B,
was
right?
a man. Was a man.
The
It was a man
transmission.
afterward.
No. A man before.
No.
Do your
That's
Googles.
impossible.
I'm
That's
not lying.
literally
I'm not-
impossible.
I don't care what
No,
That's
they
literally
put the baby.
biologically impossible.
They put the baby in a uterus into his stomach, and a C-section. Bro, go look it up. Go look it up.
No, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have.
It happened.
He literally does
fam.
not have a womb. You don't have a womb
Bruh,
inside
they
your
put it
stomach,
in
my
him.
man.
They put it in
So
him.
they made a
bruh. I'm
womb
telling
inside his stomach.
you. Bruh, go do your Googles, man.
You know what? As far as
I
I'm
don't
concerned,
believe
that's entitlement right there. You know what? Back in my day, we didn't have all this technology.
A man had a baby, so the next time women
there's
say
so many
if you had to
fucking
go
weirdos
through
in the
having a
West,
baby,
bro.
you couldn't make
There's
it.
so many-
Well, that man made it.
Why is why
she
is the
made it.
United States so weird, bro? What the fuck?
I want to see this situation all the way through. And I know offense to the relationship, but I want to see them get divorced, and then I want to see what the judge is going to do about who's paying child support, because now you have two men.
That's a good question, man. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
no, technically you don't have two men, so the rights go to man number one.
Which one is that?
The one that had the C-section. He has women's rights, man.
So how do women feel about that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Ask the women in the
women
chat.
are getting fucked, bro. Literally, bro. Like they're getting.
Well, he's also getting fucked too. So I guess it's an equal scenario.
Yeah, relax. They're getting smashed in like the women's sports. They're getting demolished in every place, bro.
Well, men have babies now, so welcome to
Yeah,
America.
I guess men are just better. I guess.
What? I don't know how you got that out of that, but
that's what you
okay.
said. Hey, I agree. I agree.
No. Don't drag me into that headline.
That's some HBO stuff. Right
We
there.
said
HBO
it.
shifting to the LGBTQ agenda, man. That's HBO right there, man.
That's that common core
I
math.
can't believe nobody on this podcast has ever covered that.
I talked about some stuff like that a long
we
time
didn't
ago.
talk
There was an individual in Australia where something like that was going on.
You know what? I had enough of this LGBTQIA when we were talking on the panel. It was like three of us, and you know what I'm saying. And we had Torian up here. I had enough of that when we were listening to RBN go off on who was our former leaders. Yeah, I don't.
Oh man, facts. That
question-
was a good stream, by the way.
Yeah,
My
that was a long
question-
stream, bro. I went back and rewatched that.
My question is that I didn't find out throughout that article was, did he breastfeed or she breastfeed afterwards?
I don't know. I don't know how they could actually like reinstall milk duct and mammillary glands into somebody. Like I don't know how that could happen. Real quick, if you guys haven't smashed the like button, make sure you guys take a moment, smash that like button wherever you guys watching from. Also, if you guys haven't shared the stream out, make sure you guys take a moment and share the stream to your social media. All right, shout out to everybody that's watching.
For sure, man. And shout out to Cameron Jones and shout out to Hurricane IQ with the ages question. You know, that's discrimination. You know what I'm saying? You need to get your address so I can serve
Listen,
up.
sometimes discrimination is good, bro. Sometimes discrimination is good. You know?
I know,
that's
man.
hilarious.
I'm going to use it against you, man.
Bron said, "Where's the asteroid at again? We need a countdown." Big facts. If y'all want the asteroid, you know what I'm saying, put the asteroid emoji in the chat. We need that asteroid. We need that Apophis asteroid. You know,
right? Some fire I want to
Just
spit
send
out
the
here,
ass-
man. But you guys
yeah.
killed me on that, man.
A man having a kid, send the aspirin, bro.
AB Promotion said that's an abomination. That's an abomination. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know what? Yeah, man. I'll say this, man. If you have to have surgery to produce something, man, a kid or milk, yeah, you just don't need it, bro.
That's called an.
I know that
that's
kid's all
called an
kinds of fucked
installation.
up, man.
Bro,
I know
can
that
you
kid's all
imagine?
kinds of fucked up, bro.
Can you imagine having so much money that you got all these operations done, then you want to switch over and say, I'm oppressed? The fuck out of here.
Right. So look at this. If you have a replacement hip or replacement knee, it's called a replacement hip installation or a replacement knee installation. So like if you have a baby installed into you, that would be an embryo, you know what I'm saying, or a fetus installation. Like you've had it installed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that it didn't develop inside of you, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have any like the placenta or any other associated organs. There's no, where are you getting amniotic fluid from, or how are you even producing amniotic fluid where the baby would be sitting in?
It's getting fed. Yeah, it's getting
BLR
fed.
presents, man, coming
Where's
soon.
the womb? Where's the uterus, bro? This makes no sense biologically.
I want the breakdown.
I want to see the infographics video about how a man delivers a baby.
C-section.
That nobody like you can't, like, a C-section is a surgical intervention. You have to be able to have the intervention, you know what I'm saying? You have to have been built for the intervention. You know what I'm saying? Like women can have a pregnancy, they can deliver a baby without a surgery. Now surgery, you know, in some situations it can make it more survivable,
complicated,
or it can make it easier or less painful, but women are built to be able to have a baby, you know what I'm saying, naturally. How does a man naturally have a baby?
The end is near.
Yeah.
You know what? Me and Hurricane IQ was just talking in the chat room, and you know, we believe that women should come out the house with 5 things, man. 5 things. It's nothing else, man.
Oh, Lord,
a long skirt, some sleeves on,
a burqa,
a big hat, their man by their side, and a cane. That's all we ask.
A cane.
You know, in case your man want the cane to walk with, you know.
What they need
That's all we ask.
AJ, this isn't the 50s, okay?
This
isn't the 50s.
In case your man wanted to walk with a cane. That's all we ask for, man.
Oh, like a pimp?
Yeah, like a pimp. But we ain't call it pimp back in the day. We call it civilization. You wouldn't know nothing about that.
You used to chase jellies, huh?
You said you wouldn't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about being civilized, young man. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's check out some more of this.
In other words, there are more men now who are single than women. That's a huge switch. There are more people overall who are single. Half of men say, I have no desire to change from being single. And then 80% of women are saying, well, most men aren't worth me ending my life of singlehood. That means that before we get to marriage, you're not going to have meaningful relationships, and people are having fewer meaningful relationships than ever before. So let's start this off with the causes, okay, where this started. And I don't know, we don't have a, okay, so let's go back then. Okay, no-fault divorce is number 1. That's one of the causes here. A lot of people don't know about no-fault divorce, how it changed. A lot of people don't know where it came from. So Hugh Hefner and Dr. Kinsey, you know, the guy who said that everyone should be able to have sex with everybody, his Playboy Foundation, they were the first to actually underwrite legislation on no-fault divorce, okay? And they were supported by a lot of...
How many people knew that?
I did not know.
Let me see. Hold on. Where's that?
Look at Hugh pulling it down again.
Isn't Hugh that old guy that was going crazy?
No.
Yeah.
Hugh Hefner?
Yeah,
Hugh Hefner's the Playboy, the founder of
Playboy guy.
Yeah, he wasn't bald.
Facts. Hey,
he was
shout
old
out
as
to
hell,
Hurricane. Hurricane said, I don't want a marriage like Steven. If
No,
do you guys want a marriage like Steven? If you do, give me a thumbs up. If you guys didn't, give me a thumbs down. But that's what Hugh Hefner is doing with that money. So there it goes again. The value chain is showing this ugly head again. I want to go back to that part and see that.
Now, who are single than women. That's a huge switch. There are more people overall who are single. Half of men say, I have no desire to change from being single. And then 80% of women are saying, well, most men aren't worth me ending my life of singlehood. That means that before we get to marriage, you're not going to have meaningful relationships, and people are having fewer meaningful relationships than ever before. So let's start this off with the causes, okay, where this started. And I don't know, we don't have okay, so let's go back then. Okay, no-fault divorce is number 1. That's one of the causes here. A lot of people don't know about no-fault divorce, how it changed. A lot of people don't know where it came from. So Hugh Hefner and Dr. Kinsey, you know, the guy who said that everyone should be able to have sex with everybody, his Playboy Foundation, they were the first to actually underwrite legislation on no-fault divorce.
All right, so no-fault divorce is institutionalized evil, according to Steven Crowder. You may be surprised to learn that the initial efforts to advance no-fault divorce legislation were underwritten by Hugh Hefner through the Playboy Foundation, which financed an army of young lawyers working to advance these anti-family policies. So now, here's my thing, right? Last time I checked, Hugh Hefner was a white dude, and he's utilizing capitalism to push forth his agenda, you know what I'm saying, of exploiting white women. Yet they're having a culture war against everybody else and not taking accountability for the negative impact that they have on, I guess, what you would call, quote unquote, collective American culture. Because this clearly is a lot of these people like Hugh Hefner. I mean, and the thing is that this model of Hugh Hefner utilizing his business to push legislation, that's how everything works. So this is an example of this is what they do, right? Like a lot of white people, they'll be mad about these diversity and inclusion initiatives, right? Well, first of all, they're the people that fostered separation and apartheid, first and foremost, right? And then aside from that, it'll be like some liberal white company that's doing the diversity and inclusion effort. And then they'll get upset and be all mad at black people about the shit, even though it's a white person doing it. Like no black people own or control Disney, but all these outraged chads like Ryan Kendall and Geeks and Gamers and all these folks is mad at Disney like there's some kind of agenda to brainwash white people into, you know what I'm saying, like seeing anything good in black people, when we know that that's not biologically possible for them. We just have to deal with that, you know what I'm saying? But that's what they think, though, you know what I'm saying? So now here go an example of where Hugh Hefner has used his wealth, privilege, and businesses to fund policies that have been favorable for what these people call feminism, but they won't call Hugh Hefner woke. They call Hugh Hefner a model guy that they worship like Elon Musk. Make it make sense.
I just got it, bro. I just got it. So basically, Hugh Hefner was out here with his Playboy magazine with more chicks. So he's like, oh, they're married, but hey, if I can get them to divorce their husbands, they'll be whores for my Playboy magazine. So basically, you just So it says it right here, literally right here. It says Alfred Kinsley also played an instrumental role in reducing these legal protections by falsely reporting that adultery was commonplace in most marriages. This reduced the stigma associated with adultery and ultimately served as the basis for eliminating all laws against adultery. Hefner and Kinsley both saw marriage as the final barrier to sexual freedom and thus determined to remove its inhibiting influence upon unrestrained sexual activity. So basically, they were like, "Oh, if we can make it not like stigmatic to be whores, they'll be out here whoring for my company." That's basically
right. He had a corporate pimp operation.
Agenda. Yeah.
I'm so glad everybody on this panel can read. Amen.
Yeah, I just had to read for the the blinded and the deaf.
No. Good for you, because I was watching one of Anton Daniels' panels, and one of these guys, he couldn't rework the shit. Thanks to Mike TV, I saw that. No, he couldn't rework the shit. Like he couldn't pronounce any words or anything. So I'm just saying, man, we're great. We're a great representation of black people right now.
Yeah, no, but sometimes they be like highlighting some stuff, but then the important stuff they just leave out and don't highlight it. You know, like that part was kind of important.
Yeah,
I agree with you 100%. Man. I'm just on one. Let's say it like that.
No, that's fact. So what do y'all think about this? This is interesting, right? Like so
I did
like,
not know that.
Yeah, me neither. But it's interesting how like behind all of feminism, all this stuff that they claim is feminism, it's all a man getting paid. It's all capitalist males getting paid, capitalist white males getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Like even Steven Crowder in this very video, he's sitting up here talking about feminism and all that. And that's why when we said feminism, I said, well, hold on, what women have gotten rich off of all these porn companies? And then the first thing that you see is him talking about Hugh Hefner utilizing the power that he had from Playboy to finance an army to falsely create politics. He had this Alfred Kinsey falsely reporting that adultery is commonplace in most marriages. Where did you get these statistics from?
They created data manipulation. That's what it was.
Yeah.
He paid him off probably or something like that. You got to remember, this was like the 1800s, so it was very easy to bribe people.
This wasn't in the 1800s.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying Hugh Hefner was old. He was very, very old.
Like 1970s.
Like 1940, 1950, probably.
Right. That's not. But I forgot. You know what I'm saying? Like you're the Nick at Night and Nickelodeon and Disney are the same person. Same person.
You know, but you guys even though
like,
you guys are old,
1900, 20, 21, 30. What's the difference? They're all numbers. They're all,
yeah, but no.
the
Even though you guys are
You know what I'm
old,
saying?
like Hugh Hefner is like way older than you guys. So even you
he's
guys
dead.
see him as old. You know, I know he's dead. Even you guys see him
You
as
know what I'm
super
saying?
old.
Bro. I went to school with Hugh Hefner, man. Don't talk about him like that.
Damn.
Hey, you went to school with who?
Yeah. We grew up poor, man. He went into the porn business, and I went into the jacking business, man. He did better than I did.
Jacking.
You know what I'm saying?
Now he's an informant.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's a snitch. He's a snitch.
man.
Get him.
Hey, man. It was either ride with the Black Panthers or stay alive. I chose to stay alive.
fuck Huey, huh?
Oh man! Shout out to.
Let's not go down there. Let's not do that. Let's not do that right there, man.
That's hilarious, man. Shout out to my man Harrison. What's good with it, bro? My man Harrison says, "Where you at?" Hold on, real quick. I'm about to drop the link to you and shit. All right, let me. I'm gonna play this while we dropping that link.
Okay, and they were supported by a lot of feminists. Now, the reason for this, just to be clear, is before no fault divorce, there was a fault. It was either cheating, abuse, or abandonment, meaning that if someone cheated or if someone physically abused someone, they had to pay, right? It's not as though there were no consequences. And if there wasn't cheating or abuse, then it constituted abandonment. All were considered a breaking of the contract. That then switched in 1969 in California. The first no-fault state, actually Ronald Reagan, he said it was one of the biggest mistakes that he's ever made, no-fault divorce, where it just said you can leave and break the contract for any reason, and there's no one at fault. So just to be clear, before that, it didn't mean that you could just cheat at will as a man or a woman, but let's be honest, they were more concerned about men. And
you know what? I hate to do this, guys, but I actually gotta go like right now. Something just came up, and I apologize, man. This is actually getting good. Just let me know if y'all want to finish this or not. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually this actually got some interesting information that I want to go over, but I actually gotta like kind of abruptly end the stream because I gotta go deal with some stuff. So I apologize to you. I apologize to everybody watching. You know what I'm saying? Harrison, I get what you just hit me up on Twitter. Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate it. Great show. Too bad we had to cut it short, but you know what I'm saying? I will get with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all want to do. Grind, I hit you up later on. You know what I'm saying? I hit y'all up later on, and we'll figure it out.
That's okay, man.
All right.
You gotta go, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. Derek J, I'll holler at y'all. All right, y'all. Appreciate it. Make sure y'all smash that like button on the way out. Peace.
All right, man.